Time now for Tron Aries, the third installment in the beloved franchise that's lighting up the grid in the big screen again. And joining us now is one of the stars of the movie, Jodie Turner-Smith. Give it up for Jodie. Welcome back to GMA. It's great to see you.
I'm so happy to be back.
And we are happy you're here. And you know, fans have been loving Tron for over 40 years. So for you, what does it feel like to be part of such an iconic franchise?
You know, it's so cool, and it's a warm feeling as well. I think it feels like everyone's really rooting for us to make a next great installment. So it's exciting.
And you've done that. We're going to take a look at a clip right now. Let's check it out.
Your directive is to find Eve Kim, return her to the grid, and get me the permanence code by any means necessary. Do you understand your directive? Master control.
At your command, sir.
Atta girl.
Oh boy, cannot wait. Well, you know, yesterday, Greta Lee was here.
Yes.
She talked about the workouts that you had to do, and she had a six-pack for the first time in her life. But she said after all that, you realize you're just training to wear a suit.
I mean, and thank God. I have so much respect for anybody who's ever wearing like super suits. You don't think about these things, but it's like the suit is really imposing on your body, and then you're doing all of the action, and you're running, and you're jumping, and you're fighting. And so, you know, you got to be strong for that. So I'm glad.
It feel pretty cool, though. Feel like a superhero.
Of course. I mean, you walk different, you stand different, you feel different, but it's heavy.
It's heavy, yeah. I can imagine that. And at the premiere, Jared Leto said he walked you through the audition. So what advice did he share with you? You
know, as I was in the process of auditioning, he just sent me a message, and he was like really just sharing advice with me about what the tone was of it. I mean, all those things are always really nice. I mean, when somebody's kind of helping to give you some direction in that sense, because in these things, when the concepts are so big and it's so out there, you know, there's no like, you can't like sort of look to something to figure out how to play that. It was really nice because obviously, I mean, he's also an executive producer, so that helps. Yeah,
that helps a little bit. That helps a little bit. But you had a special guest came on set with you, someone very close to you, your daughter, Juno.
Yes.
So what was it like to have her on set, have her in the grid?
I mean, at this point, she's a pro. Like, she's in Video Village with the cans on. She's like, she's telling other people, like, be quiet. Like, she's so used to it now. She's been coming on set with me since she was 5 months old.
Think she'll follow you in the business?
I mean, I think the world is her oyster, you know. She's gonna do whatever it is that she wants to do.
yeah, you know what?
Trust me.
I think the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. She let you kind of go by your own thing too. So when you're filming a movie like this, and there is the history of it, 40 years, over 40 years of history, is there a certain amount of pressure for you?
You know, not so much. It's more like, it feels really special to be a part of something that you know that people have loved like since they were a kid. And the thing is Tron is such an iconic franchise. I mean, even at the time, you know, the first film was 1982, and I wasn't born yet. But at that time, it was the first time that they used computer-generated images in a movie. And the business was like, no, this is cheating, this is not right. And look where we are now. So it was so prescient in many ways. And I mean, I imagine that to be a kid and watching that, to just like have your mind blown. You know, so it's exciting. I mean, obviously we want to continue to blow people's minds, but I think we did.
I think you did.
I hope we did. Go see it opening weekend, please.
You just blew my mind when you acted like 1982 was a long time ago, because I was seasoned by 1982. Well, Jodie, it's always great to have you here, and you're always amazing. Love everything that you do.
Thank you. It's always so fun to be here. I know that Jared was here and Greta was here too, and you saved the best for last.
Ooh, talk to me, Jodie. All right.
Saw a screening of the movie earlier this week with my boys. They loved it. You were fantastic. You're so talented. You play Athena.
Yes.
By the way, we're actually waiting for Tron Athena to come out at some point. That would be amazing.
So is Jared, apparently. So yeah, me too. Me too.
You play an AI program similar to Jared Leto's character,
Yes.
but you're a lot more rigid and principled. Certainly not the villain. But tell us about that character.
So Athena is very determined to see her directive be fulfilled.
Okay.
But at the same time that, you know, because Aries is having an empathetic response to his environment. And Athena is having her own response, right? And in many ways, she's having a response to his response. And she's dealing with what it feels like and what it means to navigate the emotions that are coming over her. But it sends her into much more of an unhinged place.
An unhinged place. We got to take a look at a clip.
Your directive is to find Eve Kim, return her to the grid, and get me the permanence code. By any means necessary. Do you understand your directive? Master control.
At your command, sir.
Atta girl.
Atta girl.
So good.
So good. I love your voice. I love your voice here. I love your voice in the film. And it's a lot about AI, obviously, but you say that it's humor that attracted you to this role.
It is. You know, when I first read the script, I was struck by how funny it was, you know, like how much these characters, because, you know, sometimes in these movies, it's like everyone's taking themselves so seriously.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously Athena's taking herself very seriously. But it's nice when, as you know, I'm always, when I read a script, I'm reading it as an audience member. And I'm always looking forward to, you know, something that's also gonna like make me laugh and make me feel entertained. And sometimes with these kinds of movies, it's not always on the page. Like sometimes it really comes together like once you start filming. Like I've done movies where it's like there isn't even really a script and it's like, well, we're shooting tomorrow. But for me, I was like, wow, it's actually all on the page. And I thought Athena was just a fascinating character.
And let's talk more about how your process in getting into character. I understand you brought a small speaker onto the set. Sometimes there was like a walkout theme
Did
music.
Greta Lee tell you that? Yes, everywhere I go, I always have my music. You know, I'm Jamaican, so we love to have good vibes, good energy. And, you know, when you're making a film or a television show, you know, everybody's there, and you guys know, you're here, you're away from your families, you know, everybody on the crew is here working hard to put this together. And I just feel like if we can bring like a little bit of light and entertainment and levity, it's amazing. And the funny thing was, it would, every day there would be a different person or multiple people in the crew who would come to me and would relate some story to me in relation to one of the songs I'd played, like whether it's like, oh, you know, I saw them in concert this time, or my son and I did this, or whatever, you know. And I just think that's so nice, you know. It's like, I just want everyone around me to feel good, and I like to feel good.
Well, we know exactly what you're talking about. I was just going to say, we have a little speaker right there that we've been, we
See,
play our
that is
walkout
not a
music
little,
too.
that is not a little
Yes,
speaker.
no, we like to, you know, we really like to crank it up before we come on the air.
Was there a particular song that you used to really get into Athena's character?
You know, I'm going to be honest, because especially we didn't get to hear any of the Nine Inch Nails music before. And so for me, because I felt like this film really does have like an industrial like feel
Trent
to it.
Reznor, all the soundtrack,
you know what I mean? So I
yeah.
definitely listen to Closer a lot. I mean, it's just so good, and it's just like gets you hype.
Yeah.
And I mean, Athena is literally, she's on go all the time. So it's like, you know, and also a little bit of Spice, Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh, perfect.
I like to mix it up.
Well, you definitely brought the music and you brought the energy and the fashion to the red carpet as well as Athena. Jodie, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thanks
I
for
really
having me.
appreciate
Great to
it.
have you.
Thank you.
Tron Aries is in theaters nationwide today.